Well, hello. I thought that the music was playing the whole time, and it wasn't. I need to make sure. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me all right? Are we good to go on audio? Da, 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 da. Anything? I see silence here. You can hear me? Awesome. Thank you, Mossy. Thank you. Cool. Well, guys, it is Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody, and thank you so much for showing up. Welcome to the Power Hour. This is our Upland Power Hour. We have it every Thursday, unless we have a little like fancy events going on or whatnot. But yep, we have this every Thursday. It's our weekly Twitch stream hosted by one of Upland's community managers. This week it's me. Sometimes it's X1. You'll see us kind of like booping back and forth on it. But yeah, hosted by one of us and guest starring you, the people of Upland. I guess we're all people of Upland because we're all together in this. But yeah, so I'm here to bring you guys a very special type of interview today with our player of the year. Musita, you may have heard of him. You might have seen him around, a little gold tag on his name. He's one of our moderators. He hosts and creates videos on the Upland Brasil channel. Let's see here. Who do we have? Familiar names, tragic endings. Welcome, Peterson Vivas. Welcome everybody. Hello, Jose. Hi, Rick. Welcome. All right. Can hear Surferverse. Nice. Good vibes all the way. Yeah, sorry about the music, guys. I thought it was playing the whole time. Anyway, we're going to hop into this interview. This is what you guys are waiting for. I know. You're not here to just listen to me babble. So here we go. And on that note, we've got Musita. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Nice to be here.
Welcome. Are we good on audio? Can everyone hear Musita?
Yay. Hello. Hi from Brazil.
Are we? Yeah.
It's cold here. But
is it really? It's winter down there, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh man, I'll trade you. It was, I think, 104 here today.
Oh.
Yeah. Tragic ending says, Musita, you're pretty.
Oh gosh.
Alrighty, so we'll hop into this.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Tell us everything, Lucas Musita. Where are you from? Give us a little intro. Tell us your story.
So my name is Lucas Musida, but in Brazil, Lucas is very common, so Musida is the name. I'm 35 years old. I'm a software engineer. I'm doing my PhD in artificial intelligence. I was a professor, but I quit just to start making more videos for Upland. And let's see, I live in a small city in Brazil. It's not Rio, it's not São Paulo. It's a small city, it's a university city. I work for the university. It's very nice here. We have a lot of young people. And I'm engaged with my fiancée Bruna. Maybe she's here, but she doesn't understand English, but maybe she's here. That's me, I think.
Oh, welcome. That is so much fun. It's I mean, you have quite the background. AI, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Very interested in all of that. But we are here to talk Upland.
Maybe I can use that on Upland sometime in the future.
We totally can. I could see it coming. So what brought you to Upland and how did you find it? What's your Upland story?
I think almost everyone that I know that start Upland in 21, they start Upland because of an ad in Brave browser. So I saw the llama there with some buildings behind it, and I loved games like SimCity, The Sims, Roller Coaster Tycoon. So I watched and I was playing NFT games and play to earn and stuff like that. And I saw the llama with buildings and play to earn. If a man is everything in one place together, so I think I'm gonna like these games. And I
Mhm.
started in April to 2021. It's more than a
So you've been
year.
here for a while,
Year, yes,
year and a
1 year
half. That's a while.
and almost
That's awesome.
a lot of time.
Yeah, a lot of time to learn too. So much has happened in just a year and a half.
Like
It's
it's a lot, a lot.
yeah. Does it
I
feel like the
wish
same game?
no. But I
Yeah.
mean, the core of the game is still the same. The passion for the game is still the same, but it's getting better.
Mhm.
It's the
Hear that,
most
guys?
important thing. Yeah, it's coming to Brazil, so it's getting better.
Oh yeah, so excited about that. I have a question for you later
Yeah.
on that one.
Okay.
Charbo says, "LOL, everyone came here from Brave."
Yeah, yeah. Brave is a good partner.
I love this here too. Rio de Janeiro, best place to mint.
It's gotta be.
Excited.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we gotta talk about that.
absolutely. Yeah. So this is a question I always like to ask. Your block explorer, guys.
Oh,
You need to go check out his block explorer. It's definitely one of my favorites in the game. But tell us the story of your block explorer.
it's a strange story. uh, I'm not good on physics. I like more maths, but I love to learn about the crazy world of quantum physics. I watch videos at night about that, and particularly I like the Schrödinger cat explanations about some stuffs. And I made a tattoo. I don't know if you can see it. It's a half dead, half alive cat. The
It's so
cat,
cool.
the cat's my
Yeah.
real cat.
And Masi's like, "There's his bee."
Yeah, and that's the cat on my tattoo.
Yes.
Is she?
Oh.
And yeah, I made it on Photoshop, so it's kind of my one of a kind NFT in my skin, and it has a lot of meaning to me. So I decided to put it as my block explorer because also multiverse and metaverse they have some things that are like
Mhm.
that I like. So it become my block explorer. It's great. I will never sell this block explorer.
Oh yeah, no,
It's
I
mine.
would keep it close.
That's
Yeah.
mine.
It's
That's
almost
great.
digital at this point because you have it on your arm. It's like physical and in the metaverse. That's
Yes,
awesome.
that's awesome. That was the point. The cats everywhere around the world at the same time, like the physics stuffs, like
I
the
love it.
lectures.
That's awesome. I like how like intricate and deep it is. I mean, all Block Explorer stories are great. Some stories could be like, yeah, I was just like looking out the window and I saw this cool bird, and then we have like the cat story.
Oh, we have a lot of great block explorers around there. I have
Yeah.
sometimes I open Upland and start to check some block explorers to see what's new, and
Hmm.
every day there's something really interesting there. People
Oh,
are they are creative. The creativity are great.
yeah, most certainly. That's something I like to look around to. Like when we do our little weekly streams, I'm like, oh, I gotta find all of them.
Yeah, it's
Um,
amazing.
but
I don't
yeah,
know why some people sells their own block director block explorer. Oh man, I mean it's
from the
yours.
more.
It's one of a kind. Don't sell it.
It's true. Advice from Mucida. So how did you get into tell us the story and like how you got into creating YouTube content for Upland? Like what was your inspiration? Was it just like overnight where you like I want to do this or like kind of what fueled that fire?
That's an interesting story because I can divide it in two.
Mhm.
When I start Upland, I joined the Telegram group. I was like the number 12, I think, in the
Oh
group,
wow.
and I met this guy. It's an old man, really. He was passionate about NFTs and play to earn games, and he's also starting his own company to create arts for NFTs. And he had a small, very small YouTube channel that he
Mhm.
started talking about Upland there. He was also a moderator in Upland, like in 2000, in the early 2021.
Wow.
But he had some health issues and he had to left a lot of things, and he kept only his company, and he left Upland, and he left the channel for me.
Oh,
And I started everything from zero. I created the logo, the colors, the arts, and start producing the videos. And the second part is why why I wanted to do that. As I said, I was a professor, and I really love to teach things. It feels good when somebody says, "Oh, that's hard thing. That's a hard thing to understand," and I explain it, and they answer like, "Oh, it's not that hard. It's pretty easy." So I feel good about that. So I want to spread the tips and tutorials about Upland to everyone, and it's kind of naturally keep going. And here I am with
mhm.
more than 5,000 subscribers already on YouTube.
That's amazing.
It's pretty big.
I agree with Jeremy here. It's definitely a beautiful story.
Yeah, it's some story. It was not like from one day the one day from another. It was a process to
Hmm.
to start it, and but was amazing. I mean, the opportunity. I saw the opportunity and say, "Wow, let's start it." I don't know what's going on, what's going to be, but let's start and let's see. And
Hmm.
can't imagine it that happening the play of the year and all this stuff.
Oh, yeah. So, how you did win Player of the Year. So, how did that feel and what does it mean to you? Because I remember when I messaged or when you got it, you were like, "What? No way." Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was I remember when Upland announced that we should start voting for the top three players, and when I went to the Brazilian server, the chat was already saying, "Oh, let's vote for Mucida. He deserves it." And I was thinking like Abdullah, Sotheby's, Loyal, and they are talking about me. Why me? And the vote process started, and people started to vote, and make campaigns about it, and it worked. It worked. Here I am, the player of the year.
You
And
have
I
it?
mean,
Do you have the little globe to show us?
yeah,
Look at that,
it's
guys.
heavy.
It's so
Player of the
beautiful.
year, yeah, it's pretty heavy and beautiful. It's always by my side here, and I mean, this is not for me in my heart. I mean, it's not just player of the year. It's something that represents or symbolize, I don't know how to say that, uh, my work. It says that it's working, it's good, and it's something that I have to keep doing the videos and helping people and
Mhm.
teach people about Upland. The,
Mhm.
this is the representation of everything. So
It's
for
like a
me, it's
waystone.
yeah, it's much more than player of the year for me. It's much more. It's my work here. Is everything that I've been doing for like 1 year. Yeah. I started the channel on September, so less than 1 year.
Mhm.
Everything is represented here, and also I would like to take this moment to say thanks to all the Brazilian players that they made it happen. They started it. They voted on me because they wanted, and I didn't ask for that, and so they are very kind. They
Oh.
deserve it also. Also for my fiance that was supporting me all the time. She was always by my side saying, keep going, keep doing that. I mean, I spend a lot of time play Upland. It should be a little of time for her also, but
Mhm.
I'm playing a lot. She plays Upland too, but not that much.
Aw.
I play a lot. But she's always by my side, so it's also for her.
Mhm.
So it means a lot.
It's an award of love.
Yeah.
Mhm. I
It
love
means a
it.
lot.
I love it. That was such a wonderful you can feel it through what you were saying. And yeah, we have such an awesome community. We have so many amazing people here, and I understand. It's truly
Yeah.
special, and I want to congratulate you myself too, because us community managers, like we see what you guys are doing, and we watch your videos, and we watch everything that you guys create, and we completely understand that you guys are spending, like hours out of your day and out of your personal lives, and your partners are supporting you because something in my previous job that we used to say, like um, a good member is only as good as their partner too.
Yeah.
So it's truly
So
special, and big congrats
thank you.
there. And it was awesome meeting you in Vegas too. That was such a fun day
Yeah,
that we all spent together.
man,
Uh,
that was amazing. My flight was delayed. I was pretty upset, but you guys saved the day.
we made
The
it work.
hot day, like
Oh yeah,
man, 115 degrees, I think.
that was insane. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
that was amazing.
What's your long-term goal with broadcasting? So you're doing this now, but what do you have a long-term goal, or you just gonna kind of roll with the punches, or
I mean, I think the main goal here is to be the reference of Upland in Brazil, because Rio is coming, so I think we are gonna have a lot of new players from Brazil joined Upland, and it's going to be more popular, and some other YouTubers are going to start talking about it. So I want to be the reference from them, not the competitor. I don't want to compete with them with audience and or something like that. I want to be a good place that you can go and learn about Upland.
Mhm.
I think that's my goal, at least for a while.
Yeah.
uh, I mean, I started on September, the the end of September. It's not even 1 year old, my channel, so I wasn't even thinking that at this point I would have more than 5,000 followers and this proportion. So it it's crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, who knows what the future holds? And we have Rio coming up too. I mean,
No,
it's
yeah.
amazing. Go support his channel, guys. His content is top tier.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
Portuguese, but maybe you can use the YouTube uh,
Mhm.
translator on.
Yeah.
So I think it
Or
works.
or maybe with the city release, it's a good motivator to learn Portuguese.
Yeah,
I've been learning in my free time. I've been it's like, oh,
yeah.
we're opening Rio. Maybe I should learn a little bit. It's
Yeah,
yeah.
some words. It's okay.
Hmm.
It's good.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So do you have any new projects or any special plans at the moment, or just like you said, you're just gonna kind of keep going with it and
uh, today I started the membership of the channel.
ooh.
YouTube just let me do that, and I started. It's not something exclusive. I mean, my goal is to make free videos for everyone. There's no, I'm not going to produce movies or movies videos about Upland that's only for the members. It's not going
Mhm.
to happen, but they are going to be in a list of giveaways and some stuff like that. But it's more to help me to grow, to buy um, cameras and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
they they are they are starting to click on the button to
That's
be a
awesome.
member. Yeah, it's awesome. And also I was invited to be an ambassador of Apex World for
Oh
something that I
wow.
don't know what's going to do, what I do I have to do, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna know. So something great is coming.
That's
I'm also
awesome. That's gonna
excited
be so
about it.
much fun.
Yeah, Apex World was big back
Oh
then,
yeah,
so maybe it's gonna be something very very excited.
bigger.
Let's see. Yeah, bigger. Let's
Yeah,
see.
that's really exciting. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Uh,
but yeah, I think that's the plans.
cool. That's really cool. Let's see. Do we have any questions in chat? We'll do a little chat check real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Do you have a brand or logo?
I have Upland with the colors of Brazil and the Brazil map behind it, and it's all green, yellow, and blue.
Mhm.
It's but the llama is there. The llama has to be there.
Oh,
He's always
absolutely.
there. I think that my name is here on YouTube. Let me send a message so you can see the logo.
Mhm.
It's the llamas with Upland written with blue, red, blue, green, and yellow words, and the background is green. That's the logo.
That's right. You shared it was in the on one of the videos you sent in for our community challenge too one time. Yeah.
I made a video in English also to
Mhm.
explain more about Upland in Brazil, because I
Yeah.
mean a lot of people from US or other countries, they don't know a lot of Brazilian players, because we have our own Discord channel, because like in the official Discord they only have the channel Portuguese.
Mhm.
In the Brazilian Discord they have everything, like FSA agents and swaps. We had it,
Yeah.
and all the
There are
channels.
so
Uh,
many channels, so
we
many
have
things to
yeah,
do.
we have I think 1.5 thousand people there, and we speak in Portuguese there, so we stay there.
Mhm.
I mean, we have a lot of players that also speak English, so they are in the official Discord also, but the majority of the players are on the Brazilian Discord, so that's why people don't know a lot of Brazilian Portuguese players,
Mhm.
because they are there, hide it.
Just like hidden away in the channel.
Yeah, they are there
Yeah.
somewhere in the Discord. But we are huge. We have a
Mhm.
lot of players. I think we are the second or the third country in the number of players in Upland.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh,
So I mean, speaking of that, I mean, how do you all and you yourself, how do you feel about Rio opening? Are we excited to see a Rio version of Miles, you know?
yeah, with
Like, what are you guys
some
excited for? What are
carnival.
you guys hoping for?
Yeah, some carnival customs with Miles. uh, I mean, the first international city would be great. It doesn't matter which city, but it's Brazil, so for me it's even better. And
Mhm.
Rio is something different from the cities that we have on US. Maybe it's very beautiful. Also, we have some poor families there, but everything together is very different. Very it fits.
Mhm.
I don't know how to explain. We have a lot of beautiful neighborhoods, famous streets. Maybe you have heard some songs about Ipanema, Copacabana,
Yeah.
and you're gonna see a lot of beautiful places to meet there. A lot of beautiful buildings. Also, some cheap neighborhoods, because they have this difference of rich peoples and poor peoples in the same place a lot in Rio.
Mhm.
But it's amazing. It's huge. It's a huge city, and it's very beautiful. Very beautiful. You have to see on street views or some videos about Rio. I mean, it's
Oh
going
yeah.
to be you. I think people are going to make money with Rio,
Are
because
there any?
everyone is going to go there. Everyone is
Oh,
traveling to Rio
absolutely.
and releases.
Are there any collections that you're looking forward to seeing or hoping for?
Yes, maybe I think I mean Copacabana is one of the famous streets in the world. That I mean for Rio, and Ipanema is also very known because of the song. I don't know who is the singer, but it's famous.
Mhm.
Girl of Ipanema is the name of the song. So it's different for me, because I know a lot of places in Rio, and like in Los Angeles, I knew Hollywood Boulevard, Sunset Boulevard, and another one. So that's just what I knew. So that's my collections. I hope, but Rio, I
Mhm.
know a lot of stuff there. So
Mhm.
for me, a lot of things could be collections, maybe
Yeah.
all the city. So it's hard also for us. It's hard to predict some collections because you have a lot of good things there, a lot of neighborhoods, a lot of historical buildings, a lot of um, I mean, even the favelas, the poor families, they are famous. Some people go just to see the favelas there. So I have a lot of options. That's it, the answer. A lot of options.
Definitely excited to see the drop. I'm really excited to see how everything pans out, and I mean, I'm extremely hyped. I'm hyped to see Rio and Upland. Like even going around in the street views and everything, I'm excited to see that. It's definitely on my bucket list of places to go to, and or potentially like live for a while. Since I'm
Maybe.
like a nomad, I was like, it would be kind of cool to like live there for a little bit. But yeah, no,
I think
it's
a lot of people are going to wish to go to Brazil, to Rio, after playing, after seeing the street views on their properties.
mhm.
So maybe I should go to Brazil. It's a nice
That's
place to go.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
They
take
don't
a
make all the
picture of your
songs for no
property.
reason. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So getting back to like how you know, like how you started in Upland and everything, what aspect of the game did you struggle with the most, and how did you master it or overcome it, or completely avoid it and choose to play a different way?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think for me the most difficult thing was finding the correct price for stuffs like
Hmm.
properties, block explorers, or everything. In the beginning, Upland is it's not simple to understand, right? And selling for the right price was really difficult, and it took me some time to get to know the Apex world and to understand it, and it helped me a lot to check the correct price. But Upland is very dynamic, so you have to keep looking for the price on the market, and adjust your strategy all the time. And it's still the most difficult thing to do. I think it's plan the when you are going to sell, which property you are willing to sell when for. I mean, maybe to answer your question, the prices are the most struggling thing, and time is the answer to master this,
Yeah.
to learn about it. You have to take time, you have to be patient with Upland.
Hmm.
And also we don't have like a fixed recipe to play Upland. It's impossible. Like I said, Upland is very dynamic, so you 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 don't go to a YouTube and check a tutorial and say I'm gonna do this exact the same thing that he's doing, because maybe it's not going to work at the time.
Hmm.
You have to understand. It takes time to understand. You have to be patient and keep going. Everything's gonna be all right in the end.
That's the perfect song for Upland.
Yeah, everything's
Everything
gonna be
low
all
Bob
right.
Marley in our lives. Yeah. Yeah, I really do like that aspect of Upland. There's just a little bit of everything for anyone. And I really like that. Um, yes, there are specific ways in which you can play, but everyone kind of seems, from my observations, everybody has their own play style. And
Yes,
everyone has their own interpretation or perception of play, and they have their own ways of adjusting their strategies, and they have their own ways of, you know, like thinking about things and processing change and whatnot. And it's just very, I mean, for me as a community manager, it's very fascinating to watch and to like learn from everybody in that aspect too. I just think it's really beautiful. And like with my time here, I've watched how everyone play. Like I watched the evolution of the play style. And I'm really excited to see like all this change with international, with cars, with, you know, manufacturing and all the other
races.
things to come, with even STEM. I mean, I think it's just going to be very, very interesting because it's property trading essentially, but it's definitely growing into more.
It's more, yes,
You get it,
yes.
stem growing. But
It's
yeah.
very beautiful. This dynamic. I don't know the word, but like I have a lot of friends that I talk a lot about Upland, but like four of them, the more closer ones, they have totally different strategies than me, and
Mhm.
we all are good on Upland, so you're all fine. All the strategies works, so it fits. I mean, me and the other guy, we have different times to play on different. Um, Maybe he has more money to put than me, and we have different strategies, and both works because they have different way to play Upland, and
Mhm.
we can find a lot of different strategies that can fit for your type of playing.
Yeah, or personality, or and this
Yeah,
is fascinating too. Like everyone has all these different play styles, but then everyone comes back, right? When they hang out or when they chit chat, and then everyone discovers more. Like when everyone brings back what they specialize in, and they're like, oh, so this is how it's all connected.
yeah,
Here we have a tip from Nick Kai. What does he say here? Here's a golden tip, lol. Non-collection props sell better than collection props if you sell at floor price. That's Nick Kai's strategy and advice right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
It works.
And here's Happy Mike. Remember seeing you at Genesis Week. Upland is what you make
Right.
it. It takes dedication and patience. Well said, Musita. Love
Yeah,
it.
patience and dedication. I think it's the most important thing. I mean, in Brazil, at least in Brazil, we have a lot of people that were playing other playing to earn games, but some of these games are like you put $5,000 in 1 week, you take $10,000, and the other week the game is not there anymore because it's
Hmm.
over. So people
Yeah, see?
were getting used to get money quickly, but it's not a good money. It's not the good
Yeah.
way to get money. So Upland, it takes time. So one important thing that I try to do in Brazil is explain to to those people that this take time. You have to give more time to Upland. You have to be patient, and in the future, it's gonna be very good for you. Much better than the other games. Much better.
Oh, yeah, and the more patience we have as a community, I mean, even on our side, like internally with us and like externally with like you guys, the more patience we all have, I mean, the better and the stronger the outcome will be. So, what a lot of patience is required when we're building a strong foundation. And that's kind of what we're doing at the moment because your project or your game, it's only as good as its foundation. And like you were saying, like things take time and patience is just essential, and that's something we can't lose sight of. Ooh, we have a lot
I
of things
mean,
here.
in the real life, you're not going out and buying a lot of
Yeah.
properties and selling. It takes time. So
Hmm.
in Upland, it also takes time.
Oh yeah. I mean, also here I'm reading through our comments here. Oh yeah, soccer. We just dropped
Soccer.
soccer football yesterday. Are you hyped for
Yeah.
that?
Yes. I
Oh.
mean, maybe it's coming to Brazil too because soccer, right?
Mhm.
We have to come
Yeah.
to Brazil. So, but I was already thrilled about Porto because it's Europe. Maybe Champions League is something that could happen on in Upland, and you can collect collecting the NFTs about all the famous soccer
Mhm.
players there. So I mean, it's amazing because I know all the players. I don't know NFL, but I know soccer, so it's going to be totally different a way to think about legends for me.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna spend some money with soccer
Oh
player.
yeah. Well, because now you're like seeing something and you're like, oh, I know what this is. Now I know. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Now,
Mhm.
now I know what I'm talking about. That's
Let's
man.
see. We'll read through more comments here. My friends all think I'm insane for spending over 10K on Upland. When I try to explain it, I just get a glazed look over their faces and I can tell, oh, they aren't listening. Oh, well,
It happens.
Much of the world is very fast paced now. They want content so fast.
Yeah,
It's hard
there's
to.
Alexa near here. There's a guy asking if there's Alexa here. She, I don't know what I said that Alexa is answering something. Shut up.
Oh, that's funny. All right, let's see. Do we have any questions here? Do you guys chat? Do you guys have any questions for Musita? While you guys type those up, do you have any advice that you would like to offer anybody new in Upland? Because when we were at NFT NYC, a lot of questions, we were getting lots of questions. Well, how do you play Upland? And that's a very difficult question to answer because, like we were talking about earlier, it's very broad and there are so many different things you can do. So, if someone
Mhm.
asked you, how do you play Upland? How would you tell them?
Maybe I would start telling them to start watching some tutorials first or tips, because even at least when you are at the beginning of the Upland, take a time to watch tutorials, because the beginning is very complex. It's not simple. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes, and we have a lot of broadcasters that made that mistakes before and are explaining to you how to avoid them. So it's gonna save you a lot of epics, a lot of time, because the beginning of Upland, the time is very slow because you have not that much of epics, so you have to work with that. So if you don't lose epics at the beginning, you're gonna have more time and more epics. So take a time to watch videos and tutorials about Upland. And if you are already playing Upland, maybe try to sell as much as you can at the beginning, not holding property, sell everything.
Mhm.
It worked for me. Buy cheap properties and keep selling them. Get more money, buy more, sell them, get more, buy more, sell them.
There you go. There's the Musita strategy right there for
Yeah.
beginners. So we'll take some time and go through some questions here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What are you seeing?
Anderson Guerra is my friend. This guy is good. He's very kind.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mossy asks favorite food.
Favorite fruit in Brazil? Ah, um, barbecue.
What?
Barbecue, because barbecue is not just the food. We bring people together. It's some most of the time the summer, so it's the whole thing is good. So I mean, barbecue is very good. It's
I
a
love
party
that.
almost.
I love that it's not just the food. You're thinking like the whole ambiance, the whole atmosphere. I
Yeah,
love that. Yeah.
but in Brazil, you used to eat every day rice, beans, and one kind of meat. It's
Hmm.
our everyday lunch. And it's good.
Sounds good. Speaking of food, I am starving. Let's see. Let's see. Any more? We got what sort of from Crypto Jedi? What sort of advice do you have about growing and running a YouTube channel?
Um, that's hard. I mean, if you are doing it, it's not taking a lot of your time. You're doing it with passion. I think it's naturally going to happen, because people need advice. I mean, in Brazil, you have other players, you have other YouTube channels about Upland, and people watch mine, the other ones too, because it's impossible for me to tell all the strategies, because I don't know all the strategies. So some people
Mhm.
tells one strategy, other tells another strategy. So we keep seeing. I watch other YouTube channels here also. I watch in English also to understand more about the game. So just do what you are trying to do. What explain people how you play, explain how to do that. me personally, I try to explain as much as I can. I'm like, click here, do that, go here, because people like that. I'm not the kind of guy that say, "Oh, I buy and sell properties," but how? So I make videos of everything, piece by piece, and people love that. They want to know more exactly what they have to do. So, but I mean, that's what I like to do. So I'm doing it naturally. So it keep going, and it works. So don't be afraid, and don't stop doing it. Just start doing it, and it's going to grow in the future. My channel was like nothing until 6 months. So then he started to grow. So it takes time to.
Mhm.
I don't know
There
if
you
I
go.
answered.
No, that was a great answer. A very in depth, wonderful answer. Nick Kai, who would you have voted for Player of the Year?
Ichibere is another player from Brazil. I think he has the biggest net worth in Brazil. I can't be sure, but he has almost 50 million epics.
Oh wow.
And I learned a lot with him, so I voted for him. But yeah, I know a lot of great players. I could vote for a lot, but I was voting for a Brazilian guy, so he's the best one I know. So
Mhm.
I voted for Ichibere, the name.
Let's see. Are from Zarna's guys, are you trying to sell any properties currently?
Me,
Yeah,
if
that was
I'm
their
trying,
question. Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I have a lot of properties for sale, but some of them I don't really want to sell. But I put a higher price. So if they buy it, okay, it's a price. But for Rio, I'm trying to get as much as much epics as I can. So I'm trying to sell some things that I wouldn't, but I'm doing it. I'm selling my rare collections on Detroit, Harbor Island. I'm selling it. I already traded one, and just to save epics for Rio, because I'm gonna try to buy as much as I can in Rio too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but so I'm trying to sell as much as I can, but with the right price. I'm not selling for very low price because it doesn't make sense. Why I would sell for less than the mint price to have money to go there and buy something? But
Mhm.
I don't. I try to sell for the right price.
The right one. Let's see. From pardon me if I say your name wrong, Aji or Augie. Where can I find the tools and knowledge for making be a block explorer, legits, or NFTs for the flash challenges? Oh, um, I mean, I well, you can. How would you answer that one, Musita?
Uh, I think I. Where is this question? I didn't
Yeah. Well,
understand.
actually, so Augie, you might have better luck going and
Oh,
popping in the Discord and in one of our chat channels and asking because we have tons of people here who are part of many projects. We're very big on user generated content and stuff like that. So go pop into those channels and honestly go into the cafe. Go into the cafe chat. They will definitely answer any question you have with creatives or anything artsy. Yeah,
yeah.
go. I suggest go that way. Um,
Yeah. No, I think I got the question.
yeah, yeah, my bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see, Anderson. Here we go. What's your golden upland?
My goal. I
I know
mean,
that's
I
very,
think
very broad right there, but
yeah, but I think the thing that I try to focus is monthly earnings. I mean, I want in the future that Upland is giving me a bunch of UPX as I sleep. That's something that would be great because I mean it would be giving me time also. So monthly earns are something powerful
Mhm.
looking at this time and playing stuff. And so I really I really like to find some good collections with good properties that gave me a lot of earnings. So I in the future I can be like sleeping for 3 days, because when I wake up, Upland is going to it gave me like thousands of upex and I can spend it with. So maybe it's the goal to have a pretty good monthly earning in Upland and
Mhm.
enjoy the the free upex
Oh, yeah.
like Abdullah does.
Right. Uh, yeah, we've been seeing a spike lately of, our broadcasters and players who've been able to actually quit their jobs and just play Upland. It's
Yep.
been really exciting to see that actually. I mean, it brings excitement to me even because it's like I fully support that kind of stuff. And it's just amazing that here we are, like in Upland, and people are able to, like you guys are able to be free and,
Mhm.
work on projects and have that freedom and be able to, like utilize your creativity and pursue your dreams and goals. I mean, it's just another way of doing it. And I think it's very inspiring.
Yes.
And every time I hear about it, I'm like, yes, another one. Let's go. Let's make more. Um,
Sure, that's amazing.
yeah.
It's happening.
Um,
I
mhm,
know some players in Brazil that I don't know if already quitted just their jobs, but they are
mhm.
playing like they are get a lot of money playing Upland, and they start to slow down the job, and
Yeah.
it's great.
Oh my. All right. Well, we are reaching an hour, and I know we have so many questions here in the chat, but I'm sure if we had them, if we brought them into the Discord, we can answer any questions, or, I'm sure Musita would be available for you at any time.
Yep.
We're gonna we're hitting our 1 hour mark here, and we're gonna end it here. So tell us one random fact that nobody here knows, or an inspirational quote that you like to live by or that you like the most. Any kind of like inspirational advice for anyone. Any of those
uh,
things.
I have a quote that I like. Let me think on that in English. It's something like, "You never fail until you stop trying." Yeah, that's something huge, because it Upland Brazil channel wouldn't be here if I had stopped trying. Because as I said at the beginning, I had like 2 viewers, 3 likes, so I never stopped trying, and here I am. So that's the quote. The quote: "You never
Mhm.
fail until you stop trying."
I completely am with it. I'm very with it. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to have this interview with me and, with the community, really, with all of us. It really means a lot. And it means a lot that all of you are here with us today and, supporting each other. And we're all here on this journey together. And I mean, it's really exciting for me. Kind of like it feels that fire every day. And yeah, I'm really grateful. So thank you so much for agreeing to, spend an hour
Thank
taking the
you.
questions and sharing your knowledge and wisdom with everybody. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to be here. I mean,
Mhm.
representing Brazil also is a pleasure. So thank you. I'm always here if you want.
Yeah, if you guys ever need anything, just shoot Musita a DM. He's around. Look for the gold
Yep.
name.
Yep.
Yep,
Mucida
and
BR.
mhm. And if also too, if you guys need anything, I'm here. I might be a little slow on DMs, but DMs are a little crazy at times. Just ping me, honestly. But yeah, thank you all for showing up, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Musita, I hope you have a wonderful evening too. I know it's
Thanks.
just an hour ahead of me, so it's about dinner time, I think, right? But yeah, but yeah,
See you.
yeah.
Thanks.
This is Audi. See you later, guys. Have a great day.